Hi guys, I'm going to do a really quick get ready with me because actually the last one that I had, I lost it because I decided to go swimming with my iPhone and it didn't really work out. And when I say, I mean, I decided to go swimming, like I legit decided to go swimming. Like we were out the lake, we had been in the water for a while. We decided, people started getting hungry, and there's a restaurant, well there's two restaurants, but there was a restaurant on the other side of the lake that like my family members wanted to go to, so we did. So you know, I pulled out my phone, I was using it then while we were on the boat, and got back, and actually on our way back it started to lightning. Like I kind of got freaked out, you know, here I am on a boat in the middle of a lake, pretty far from where we originally were. So I mean, we still had a little ways to go, and with my child. So yeah, it was a little scary, but you know, we got back and it was already starting to clear up, so we just like went into the trailer there and waited for it to blow over. And you know, I had my phone out then. Well, you know, then the rain stopped and everything cleared up after like 30 minutes or whatever, and we decided to go back out. Well, I have a really bad habit of tucking my phone like right here in like my bra, and that's what I did with my cell phone. And yup, sure enough. And see, I had a t-shirt on because I burned so easily, and I had already started to get burnt, which I didn't really even get burnt that bad, thankfully, because I kept reapplying sunscreen. But I do burn super easily, and so I didn't really even see it, you know, because I had this t-shirt on, and it was in my bathing suit top, and sure enough, got in the water. And I mean, I was in the water like almost neck deep, like probably right around in this area for quite a while, like probably, well, not quite a while, but I mean, I was probably in there for at least 2, 3, 4 minutes, something like that. And then my husband saw it and like freaked out, like lost his mind, freaked out. So but he was mad at me for a couple of days. That was Friday, and Sunday he went out, and not only did he get me a new phone, but he also got me an upgrade. So I went from the iPhone 6 Plus 64 gig to the iPhone 7 Plus 128 gig. So at least that was like an improvement. I mean, it kind of sucks that it didn't kind of coincide with the iPhone 8 coming out, or whatever the hell it's being called. But, you know, whatever. And I got it in rose gold. See, when I bought my iPhone 6, rose gold, like, they came out with rose gold, like, 2 or 3 months after I got mine. So I had just, like, the white or the silver, you know, whatever it is. So I'm really happy to have the rose gold, for sure. Because pink is my favorite color, and even though it's rose gold, it really does look pink. So in case you're wondering, you really can't tell. You'll probably be able to tell a whole lot more tomorrow, or actually I can tell a lot better in person. But my son was on my lap last night, and we were just playing, and I was tickling him, and he jerked back and just slammed me right in my face. And I'm telling you, like, just pressing like this right here with my beauty blender, painful. Extremely painful. So my child has given me a black eye. Oh man, it is really rough. Like, he's done it before, but never has he, like, I immediately started to cry, and then I had to leave the room and like raged out, but I didn't want to do it in front of him. So, but yeah, it was bad. It hurts like hell. So I'm getting ready, and I'm hopefully gonna make this a lot quicker. I know I always say that, but it usually ends up being 30 minutes. Well, Mama don't have 30 minutes today. Mama has got to go to a doctor's appointment, so this really has to be pretty quick today. But anyway, and I just have my hair, like, I already straightened my hair, but I just have it kind of pulled back together on my face. So anyway, that was the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua, which I told you is my fave. I didn't really do any primer. I'm not going to have my makeup on that long anyway. I mean, I'm just going to a doctor's appointment, and then I have to pick up my son. So, you know, no real point to it. So I am going to switch it up. I found this powder that I had that I forgot about, actually. But this is the YSL, what is this? Touche Éclat, okay, I don't speak French. Illuminating, Highlighting, Finishing Powder. At first, they tried to market this, or at least maybe the people just in my local Sephora, which I love my local Sephora. I'm not trying to talk shit. Like, those girls know me by name because I go in there so often, and they love Jax, like, love him. Anyway, so, yeah, at first they were trying to, like, market this, or they were confused and thought that it was, like, a highlighter. My forehead is kind of dry because I did peel just a little bit, like I noticed when I got out of the shower last night, but I had, like, some skin. You know how, like, if you're peeling and you get it wet and you, like, rub your face with a towel? That's kind of how it was. So my forehead's kind of peeling a little bit, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm going to, instead of using the Hourglass, I'm using this, since it is somewhat illuminating, but it's not, like, yeah, it's definitely not illuminating, like, I mean, it's actually pretty matte. Like, that really mattified me. It's not too illuminating. But sometimes I feel like I can go a little overboard with the Hourglass. So, you know, and since I found that powder, I figured, why not? As always, though, I am going to use my Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula, because it's my favorite. Yeah, I've just never found a bronzer that I love like this, you know? And I don't know if it's, like, I think it's the bronzer color, and then on top of that, it's just having the Tom Ford brush. But I really think that it's, like, the color, because it's, like, cool toned. You know, some bronzers, or a lot of bronzers, really pull so orange, and, like, I'm not, oop, I'm sorry, I'm, like, really washed out right now. Sorry about that. I'm not sure exactly how to make that stop happening, other than to get some, like, really good lighting, which I don't even know if I want to keep doing this, because, yeah, anyway, I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, this one is actually pretty cool toned. Like, you could probably almost use it to contour with, which I don't really contour. I mean, I kind of put bronzer in that area, but, like, I'm not using, like, a brush to chisel out, like, a sharp contour. You know, I just want a little bit of definition. I'm not about that life. Not to mention, I don't really think that I have the face for it. I mean, there's nothing chiseled looking about my face. It's pretty chunky. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and I'm trying to switch it up a little bit more. I think I'm going to use, I don't know if I'm going to use this one, or if I'm going to use the pink one. I'll use this one. This is the Marc Jacobs Lines in Last Night Air Blush. It's like, all of them have, like, this pattern in it. And this is kind of like the, it's kind of like the peachy corally color one. So yeah, I've just been trying to switch it up. I did a makeup collection video, which I also lost, so I'm going to have to redo it, which I was going to have to redo it anyway because it was garbage. And I found, like, all these products that I hadn't touched in a really long time, and I was thinking, dang, Bethany, you need to get on it, girlfriend. So, and again, ooh, clown cheeks. But as always, I'm not going out the house looking like that. I promise you. I'm going to buff it out. And see, I buff it out, but I don't want to lose all the color. So that's why I go a little heavy with it. Obviously, don't do that unless you're in a buff, because, yeah, this is really 80s. You're not trying to walk around looking like that. Or maybe you are. I mean, you know what, boo? It is your face, or it's your makeup. Whatever makes you happy, go for it. That's what I say. You know? I just really like to do these get ready with me videos because it gives me a chance to, like, chit chat. But I know, God, my forehead is peeling. Like, I know I need to come out with some more content. Like, I'm thinking about doing, like a throwback kind of thing, where, like, I start pulling out old palettes that, you know, were so hype. on YouTube and have since like kind of been forgotten, but are still like the Urban Decay Naked palettes. I mean, I feel like the only time I ever see anybody talk about the Urban Decay Naked palettes anymore is like when they're coming out with a new Naked palette. Like everybody's been kind of talking or going back to their roots with the whole Urban Decay Naked Heat having drops earlier this month, which I'm really kind of on the fence about. It's really, 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 really warm, like crazy kind of warm, but we'll see. I might get it. I might. I'm also going to change it up with my highlighter. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter in Sin, which is, I have Aurora as well, which is like a pinky tone, and this one's more like a vanilla beige kind of tone. But anyway, so how's everyone's week been? We had obviously a really good time at the lake, and then Saturday, while my family was still up here, which they're actually technically still here, but they're in a different part of North Carolina right now, and I think actually today is their last day. But anyway, we had a party for Jackson and for my cousin's daughter and for my grandmother on Saturday at my grandma's house, and it was really fun. Jackson was pretty cranky. We went to the science center that morning, and he was just so exhausted from the lake that like he was wanting me to carry him around the science center, and my child does not like to be carried in any capacity, you know, much less want to be carried. So he was just really tired too. He was kind of cranky, but he had a good party, and it was really good to see, you know, my family, and you know, we all had fun together. I really wish that I could see them more often. Maybe we can change that now that my cousin and I have, you know, 2 little boys who are like the same exact age pretty much. I mean, they're 2 months apart, so, you know, we'll see. Maybe we'll work on that a little bit in the future. I definitely loved seeing Jackson and her son play together a lot. So, oof, that kind of hurts. Oof. But anyway, oh, and I had an MRI, not yesterday, but the day before, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, the 18th, Tuesday, and I got the results back from that this morning, and I have a, bulging disc at L4 and L5, and I also have spinal stenosis, which apparently is more common in older folks. I don't understand why it is that I have it then, other than the fact that I'm just being punished for something, I guess. But it's where your spinal cord is pinched. So that would explain the excruciating pain that I have been dealing with every day of my life. Literally every day. There's not even like a moment in the day when it doesn't hurt. It has gotten so bad recently that I really can't even sleep. I mean, I can sleep like anywhere, if I'm lucky, like 3 to 5 hours at a time, but I mean, that's if I'm lucky. Usually it's like 3 to 4. So like I'm not getting any sleep because like the pain wakes me up, and then like I'm in so much pain that I can't get comfortable enough to get back to sleep. So I just get up and start my day at that point. And then sometimes if I'm lucky, I will be able to lay down and take a nap later in the day. But not lately. It's just been too crazy of a week. And this weekend we have 2 more birthday parties for Jackson, which I'm really excited about for him. A little boopy doopy. He will be 3 officially on Monday, which I'm, you know, as a mama, it gives you all the feels. Like, I mean, of course, you want your children to grow up, and you know, you're so excited to see who it is that they become and watch their personalities, you know, come shining through, and see the things that they're interested in, the things that they like to do. And I mean, all of that is great and wonderful, but as a mother, you know, it just kind of pulls at your heartstrings a little bit. You know, there's no really other way to say it other than to say it like that, because I mean, you know, it seems like yesterday when I had him, you know, it doesn't seem like it's been 3 years. I mean, you know, I can still remember that feeling when they put him on me after I had him, you know, and he's all hot and slimy and screaming and crying, and you know, and I immediately started crying as well, and you know, you're just exhausted, but the last thing you could ever possibly think about doing is going to sleep. All you want to do is hold this sweet baby, you know, and never put him down. And thankfully, my husband had a job at the time that afforded me the luxury of being able to stay at home with our son. Like, I took time off from school, and because all I wanted to do is I just wanted to stay home with Jax. I didn't want to do anything else. I didn't want to put him in daycare until he was able to talk. Like, I don't even like the fact that he's in daycare now, but like, I know that it's good for him. Like, I've noticed such a big improvement in his talking and things like that, and it's good for him to have a schedule. But I mean, I honestly don't even want him in school as it is. And we're actually kind of really unhappy with the school that he's in right now. So actually today is his last day there, and we will be looking for another better school to put him in. But you know, I mean, that entire first year of Jackson's life, I feel like I probably never put him down, hardly ever. Especially like those first months. I mean, I remember I would just sit on the couch with him, and I would be like dying to get up and get something to eat, or dying to have something to drink, or go to the bathroom. But all I did was just sit there on the couch and let him lay, you know, on my chest. And that's even where he did his tummy time, because Jackson hated tummy time. Like, he hated being put on his stomach. And like, he would just scream and cry, and like, as a mother, I just couldn't deal with that. Even though I knew that he needed to be doing tummy time, I just couldn't sit back and like let him like scream and struggle. But we would do it with him on my stomach or on my chest, so that he could look at me and see me. So but yeah, that's kind of how it went. So it's really, I don't know, it's just really hard to believe that he's about to be 3, you know. I want to hit the pause button or hit the rewind button, really, and go back and do it all over again. You know, but I think pretty much every mother feels that way about their children. What's up, babe? Alright, love you too. What time is it?
3:50 something.
Okay.
2:50 something.
I was about to say, no, it's not. Alright, well, good luck.
Alright, have a good day.
Alright, you too. I love you. He is on his way to the dentist's office, and I'm on my way to a doctor's appointment as well. And then I'll have to pick up Jax. Jax had a big spill yesterday on his bike, which was really sad. he was actually doing really good pedaling on his own and, you know, starting to get the hang of it. And then he started going downhill. At the end of our road, we have a cul-de-sac, and it kind of goes downhill a little bit. Like, not dramatically, but, you know. And he did not understand the concept of braking. I was yelling at him to brake and run after him as fast as I could, and I didn't catch him in time. But he just got a little scrape on his hand. And he was upset for a minute, but, you know, he was fine, which is good, you know. It's gonna happen to him. He's a tough little boy, for sure. He's probably too tough, like I said. He gave me a black eye, yesterday, so that was before we went outside. But anyway, so yeah, I'm pretty excited about this weekend, about celebrating Jack, and he has a pool party on Sunday, which will be good because Sunday is supposed to be like 98 degrees, and I'm not feeling that at all. Look, I'm almost done, and we're at 21 minutes. Y'all need to give me a prize. But yeah, I told you this doesn't really take me very long at all to do. It's just talking kind of makes it worse. So I hope that you all have a really good weekend. I'm so excited about all of these new palettes launching. It seems like every year these companies are killing me, pushing their like fall and Christmas release limited edition items earlier and earlier and earlier. I saw a sneak peek today of the Too Faced, what is it, maybe like the white chocolate bar. I'm not even sure what it's called, but I got really hype about it. I think that's going to be like part of their like winter edition, like their winter collection, like their Christmas collection, I think. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm not sure when it actually comes out though, but it looks good. There's a lot of pastels in that palette, so and I am using 3 mascaras today, in case you're wondering why this is taking me so long. Because lashes are probably like one of the most important things to me. My cousin being up here, she had lash extensions and they looked amazing. And I really would like to get them, but I don't know. I think I would be worried because my eyelashes are not naturally like black, if they would blend appropriately. And I should have asked her, but I don't know if you can use like mascara when you have eyelash extensions. Like, I feel like probably most people don't, but like where my eyelashes are like kind of like a blondish kind of color, you know, like a strawberry blonde, like I feel like you would be able to see them through the extensions. I don't know, but I would like to get them. They looked amazing. But yeah, lashes are like the most important part. If you got lashes and you got some lip gloss, you are good to go. You know? But I was using the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel, the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill, and the Benefit Roller Lash is what I use. And I really like all 3 of those. And I use them all for different reasons. Like the Giorgio Armani kind of gives them definition and a little bit of length. And the Benefit Roller Lash kind of separates. I use it last, and it kind of separates them and gives them a little bit more length. And the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel, which is a mouthful, gives them a lot of volume. So it's really good. I like the combo of all 3 of them. And I've pretty much, since I've been wearing mascara, and you guys are going to be shocked by this, or maybe not, I don't know. I'm sorry, I have an eye boogie and it's not wanting to come out. There we go. You guys are probably going to be shocked to know that actually for a really long time, I did not wear makeup. I didn't start wearing makeup like this until about the time that I got married, which was like 5 years ago. And gosh, that looks terrible. I know y'all really can't see that, but trust me, it looks terrible. But, and then before that, the only thing that I wore was like eyeliner and mascara. And I didn't really start wearing mascara until I was like the end of high school into college. And even then, like, I was using 3 mascaras and like a mascara primer as well. So lashes are like super duper important to me. Like, if you got some, like I said, if you got some lashes and you've got some lip gloss or something like that, you're good. You don't have to have everything else on. And this is the, hold on, I hate having foundation on my lips. It's so disgusting. This is the Dior Lip Glow in the pink color. I really like it a lot because it's like a chapstick, but it like gives your lips, woo, see, it gives your lips some color. But yeah, that's the Lip Glow Color Reviver Balm is what it's called, and it's in 001 pink. I think they have an apricot and a lilac color. And see, I have this Dior, this is the Lip Glow Pomade Color Reviving Oil Gel Care, but I've noticed that it doesn't give me the color that the balm does, so I don't really use it as much anymore unless I just want like something on my lips and not a lot of color. But anyway, there's that. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. If you have any questions, let me know. I will get better about linking down below. I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.